Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Fayaz here, and today I have a very interesting personality in the house. His name is Farhan Sheikh. My name is Fayaz Sheikh, so we both are Sheikh. He's a gully boy from Mumbai. Apni Mumbai क्या बोलते
क्या
Mumbai
बोलते
की public?
पब्लिक
Yeah, all the way from Mumbai, the streets of Mumbai to Alpine, Queenstown. Now running $1 million business, Rosewood Hotel.
Yes,
He's the
Rosewood
general
Hotel.
manager for Rosewood Hotel in Queenstown. Queenstown is the most popular town of New Zealand. It's a destination where everyone goes for adventure.
Adventures. It
Yes,
is called as Adventure Capital.
adventure capital.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Farhan, for coming
you.
over here and making some time for us. Today, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about your life, and there are a lot of viewers
Yeah.
who wants to know how's the journey of life you can make a difference in your life and
Yeah.
others' life. And you are one of the inspiring personalities, I believe. So let's start this interview now.
Thank you so much, Faiz, for inviting me to your show.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's a pleasure meeting you first time. And yeah, we've been in touch for about 1.5 years. And
Exactly.
it's the first time we are meeting. So yeah.
But we have been talking for more than 1.5 years, and he was working for Lilo Christchurch. He was the general manager for Lilo Christchurch Hotel, and I was accommodation manager for Lilo Auckland. And we have done a number of meetings online and calls and everything,
Yes.
but we never met each other. This is the first time we are meeting each other, so it's really a special moment.
Yes.
Yeah, not at all, not at all. Yeah, man. So we'll start with your life in Mumbai, right? We are from Mumbai.
Absolutely.
I'm from Mumbai too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will start from Mumbai.
Yeah.
Well, for all the people from Mumbai, we miss Mumbai.
Ah,
Right?
absolutely. Yes. There's no place like Bombay.
Of course, right?
I like to call it Bombay because it's I'm a old school.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's used to be Bombay, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So where you come from in Mumbai?
I come from a small space, a village called Sahar village, which was just near to the airport.
Right.
And I grew up there 20 years, spent in Gully. You know what Gully means?
No.
And a guy from Naka.
Tapri ki chai.
Yeah, tapri ki chai. Just like how Divine says, he says 5'9", I says 9'9", because that was my code.
Right.
9'9" from the Naka.
All right, guys. So we want to know a little bit more in depth about your life in Mumbai.
Yeah.
The school that you come from, and the college you went, and then we'll go into other questions.
Sure. So I was more of a hustler. I am still a hustler. And I did my schooling in just near to my house, Our Lady of Health. And then I did my bachelor's from Nationals, one of the iconic shopping street called Linking Road. So Nationals was just on the Linking Road. Yes. Yeah, and I did my bachelor's from there. And at the same time, I was working in a hotel, taking as an experience. Worked as a waiter for about 6 months, and then I got promoted to be a receptionist. So it was a 3-star property.
Okay.
So I did there for about 2.5, 3 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this before you went into hospitality, or like?
So my love for hospitality started when I was in school.
Right.
Yes, and all of my friends, they used to work just for the pocket money.
Right.
As a hustler, right?
Yeah.
You know, your family they struggle sometimes, so you don't want to ask money from them, and you try to hustle your own pocket money. So I started as a hustle, going with my friends to all these big brands, Hyatt, ITC, and Hilton, Intercontinental. It used to be right next to my house. On my summer vacation, I used to do some ODCs.
Oh yeah, I know the waiting. We used to call it waiting, bro.
We used to call
just
it
refresh
waiting.
the memory.
Yes, absolutely. And sometimes these guys who used to send us, sometimes they didn't used to pay us as well.
I know, like they take commissions. Exactly. And all those days.
Yeah, so started from there. That was my love for hospitality. And then there was a time I wanted to study hotel management,
Right.
and my dad had some contacts.
Okay.
And he just spoke to one person. He was working in a hotel.
Yeah.
And he just asked me to go and meet the owner, and went there, give the interview, and got the job.
Right. Oh, nice.
Yes. So that was, I wouldn't say easy, but yes, was quick. And then I worked my way from there.
Right. So why hospitality? Like,
why hospitality?
Yeah, you said that you loved hospitality.
Yes.
Understandable, right? But why hospitality?
I can say that I'm a hospitable person.
Yeah. Okay.
And that comes with my family.
Right.
And I think generally the whole India itself is a hospitable country. Yeah. And for us, if we have any guest, we feed them first. Yeah. Rather than feeding ourselves. So we feel that when any guest comes to your house, they leave blessings when they leave. And so that's why I think that's in our heart. Right. So no one can take that from us. So
like, let's say like Indians, most hospitable people.
Absolutely.
On the earth, and then
nothing can match the hospitality from from
India. That's very interesting. So what are your memories from Mumbai? Like, I want to know. Like, what are the memories you still kind of like, feel like, oh, when I was in Mumbai, I remember this. What are the beautiful moments from there?
Beautiful moments, I would say the street food.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Going to hustling phase, I used to go to a park where everyone used to drink, and they used to get the beer bottles. And I used to collect those bottles in my bag, and then I used to go to scrap shop and get some pocket money from that. But now when I realized that I was doing sustainable initiative.
That was like that's like good for the good for the earth. Environmental friendly.
So and now I realize that what we do now. I was doing that back when I was
exactly. Now we do it as a part of
we do it when somebody says to us. It doesn't come automatically, but when we were a kid, we used to just do it. We didn't know that it would make that much impact. But now you realize that it does make some impact. And then a lot of games. I was a geek.
All right.
I was into video games the whole day. I used to be at the cyber cafe. Me with my friends, we used to jot money, what I have, what he have, and then we used to go together to cyber cafe.
What was the name of one of the games?
Mortal Kombat. I still play now. I used to play Half-Life. I used to play Counter-Strike. Dota, IGI. Mario. Everyone. I got that from my dad. So my dad used to play Mario, so it's still there. And Contra. So
oh, really cool.
And then once we grew up, we moved to FIFA, we moved to NFS, Road Rash.
Exactly, MotoGP,
yes.
Oh, there's all refreshing the memories from that such a long time. Those beautiful memories.
And then absolutely street food and traveling and just chilling. I think we have forgotten how to chill now. I think when in India, in Bombay, we used to just chill. Like my friend calls me, what you doing? Nothing. What you doing? Nothing. Let's go out. And let's go out to do what? Nothing. Just roaming around, doing nothing.
We used to sit like whole evenings on the wall and spend like 4 hours talking. I don't know what we had to talk, but we just talking. All right. So I know that you have been in Dubai, and what was the reason that you went to Dubai? What did you do in Dubai? And give a little bit of background there.
Dubai, again, I moved for my profession, and I always wanted to. I have been always a daydreamer.
Okay.
And I always aspired to be once a general manager when I started working in a hotel. So I had that vision in my mind, and I wanted to do something big with my life. And my dad backed me up, and he always used to tell me that I want you I don't want you to be in India. I want you to grow. I want you to progress in your life, make your life. And I think he was my inspiration and motivation, plus my own motivation to do hospitality. So I used to work in Hilton for about 2.5 years, and I got the opportunity to go to Dubai, to Abu Dhabi. So I first went to Abu Dhabi. It was not an internal transfer, I would say, but I applied for Hilton Hotel, and with my experiences, I got the job. But that was also not easy. I gave about 3 interviews in Dubai. I didn't got, and my mom was like, "You're so talented. You have so much of experience." And I'm applying for a receptionist role. Whereas I was working in Mumbai as a supervisor, so I was self-doubting myself that why am I not cracking these interviews? But anyhow, I got the job, and that was my entry to Abu Dhabi.
Right. Okay. All right. So what are the cultural differences that you found in Dubai, and like when you left India, you left Mumbai?
I think cultural differences, because we are Muslims, it fits quite well for us. And it's not only about being Muslim. The people who work there are mainly from India, from Pakistan, from Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. So we, all our neighboring countries, we share the same culture, directly, indirectly. So it wasn't that difficult for me. Plus, you get people from all around the world. But when you go to a new country, when you meet people from different countries, but who speaks the same language, who eats the same food, who has similar belief to you, so you feel connected. And I think that was very important.
So kind of like you transitioned yourself quite smoothly, you're saying. But that brings me to a next question. What are the challenges that you face there?
Oh, challenges.
I'm sure.
I've had a lot of challenges. First, when I was moving to Abu Dhabi, my first entry, I was at the airport. I was catching a flight, and I was declined that I can't catch a flight.
Oh, really?
Because I had immigration check required on my passport. And I didn't knew that back then. I didn't knew that you have to do it from the police clearance and all that. So I had to come back, and all my friends were crying, and I was going first time. And then when I came back, they were like, "What happened?" So that was my first struggle. Then when I reached Abu Dhabi and Dubai, I think the challenges what I faced was I was a talented team member. I can tell you. And when you are a talented person, sometimes some people, they do get jealous of your success, and they might try to pull you down. So I think that was one of the challenge. And and I think Arabic speaking, we're still Muslims, but I was not fluent in Arabic. So that was one of the other challenges, that if you're an Arabic speaker, they get the first preference
of course,
for any promotion, or and which is valid.
Because you're in the country, you need to know the language.
You need to know and plus, who speaks Arabic, they can converse well
better with the
guests, and the type of clientele we get. So that was, I think, one of the struggles.
Okay. So how's the work-life balance in Dubai? How would you rate that?
I would rate work-life balance a solid 7.
Solid 7, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Why solid 7 is, yes, there is work-life balance.
Yes.
But you're contracted for 9 hours.
Yes.
And you work for 10, 12, 13
I was in
hours.
Kuwait, and I was working for Starbucks, and we were contracted for 9 hours as well. But I was just working for like 10, 12, 13 hours.
That is a harsh reality, but I take it as a part of my
journey.
My journey. And again, I never felt shy to do anything. So whatever came in my way, I just did it. And if I had to do 12 hours, I will do it. If I have to do 14 hours, I'll do it, because it's adding to my experiences. So that way I can say,
you kept a positive attitude.
Yes.
Right. Okay. What are your memories from Dubai? I mean, at least one memory that you want to share with.
Shisha.
Of course.
I think you know how you ask for a date here. You know, let's go for a coffee. We used to ask, let's go for shisha. So that is my that is my founding memory of Dubai. But other than that, I was you know, into sports. I used to play football.
Oh, nice.
And just going out and, you know, being sporty, doing sports activities, either running or playing beach football. So yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go to New Zealand part of your journey.
Oh yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened, I guess.
Yeah.
Like after Dubai, you came to New Zealand.
Yeah.
So how did you decide to come to New Zealand?
I had a friend in New Zealand.
Yeah.
He was doing his studies.
Yeah.
And I was in Dubai and I was looking for a switch.
Yeah.
And he told me, just come to New Zealand and see how it is, and you make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
And I came here on a visit visa, and I had my intention that I want to find a job.
Yes.
But I went with the flow of enjoying how beautiful New Zealand was. Yeah. And I realized after 10-12 days after traveling all over New Zealand that oh, I forgot that I have to apply for a job. So I started applying jobs from morning 7 to evening 7 non-stop for 1 week. Actually more than that. And started to get some calls. One of the other call I still remember, there was one Indian guy, he called me. He's like, I saw your profile. You've got great experience, but the problem is visa.
Yeah.
But I thought I should give you a call and, you know, just appreciate that you applied for this role. So that was, you know, very thoughtful of him.
Yeah.
And then I got a call from Hermitage in Mount Cook.
Oh, nice.
And I just wanted a job. And back then I was working as an HOD, front office manager for Hilton Garden Inn. And
there's a Hilton in Dubai.
In Dubai, yes. Oh, yeah. And I was getting a job for duty manager.
Yes.
But I thought, you know, stepping back is not a problem.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm a hustler. I know I'll get it back.
Yeah, exactly.
So I said, yeah, let's do it. And I gave the interview, got the job, applied for visa, and came back.
Oh my God, that's a very inspiring story, guys. Like this guy took did the most. It's the toughest part that someone can do, travel to a country on a visitor visa and apply for a job and got the job.
Yeah.
Hats off to that, because it's not really easy to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what are the cultural differences that you find in New Zealand now?
Oh, when I came from Dubai to New Zealand, it was a culture shock. It was weather shock, because I came from extreme heat to extreme cold. I came from a busy city to middle of nowhere. Population of about, I think at that time before COVID was about 200 people in that small village.
Yes.
And yeah, I've never lived in that environment, so that was a huge change for me. And then I was not drinking, and you know, here if you have to go out, you know, you ask for drink, and I couldn't get that quite well. And then working differences. Here, yes, we do have work-life balance, which you don't get in Dubai.
Yes.
And sometimes here people are very easygoing, very laid back. So, and that's the culture of New Zealand, that we are quite laid back. And now I am as well. Which in contrast with Dubai, Dubai is extremely busy and non-stop doing something, just like Mumbai. And any other big city. And then coming to Mount Cook was like, it was an eye-opener. And then COVID stuck, and lost the job.
Oh no.
That's the fun part. Lost the job in Mount Cook, and had to struggle there and stay there without any money. Government was giving us some subsidy, and so it was a good place to start in Mount Cook.
So what after you lost your job, what did you do? Like, what's your we want to know your current position. And you lost the job, you said. And in the middle, what are the job? How did you went to the next job, and what did you do next? So that we want to make a timeline there.
Yes. yeah, again it's an interesting story.
Yeah.
So we lost the job. We are in village, and now it's the last day to leave the village, and we haven't got a job.
Yes.
I don't know where I have to go. I'm new to country. I've got only one friend in New Zealand, and he's still my very good friend. And so we, one of our friend, he saw an ad. One of the farmer was looking for woofing. Woofing is basically you work for them and they will give you food and house. And that day we took the car, we drove to Lawrence. It's a very small town just before Dunedin. So we went there, we spoke to the farmer, and farmer was like, oh, I've got a job only for one person. And we both were like, we can do anything, just let us know. And he's like, okay, you can work one day and he can work one day. So that way he gave us a shelter, and that's what we wanted.
Oh my God.
And without paying a rent. And in New Zealand, you know, expenses are so high, and not paying a rent and getting a shelter, and plus and food, it's, you know, that was like a blessing in disguise, I can say.
Absolutely, man. That's a real tough one.
Yeah. So, and then me and him, we went to farm. I did about 3 months over there, and he did. His name is Deepak, by the way. He did about 6 months, and then I moved to Auckland. I came here and did some handyman jobs.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I did handyman for about 2.5 months.
Okay.
And I got a call from Hermitage back from in Mount Cook, and I started my career as a receptionist again. That was a tough call again, but I had nothing to lose.
Absolutely.
And I said, yeah, if I have to do that, I have to do. But again, you know, you don't give up.
Yeah.
And I always had faith in myself and that confidence that, you know, with my hard work, I'll get my position back, and which eventually I got it. So I went there as a receptionist, and then I got promoted. I got a job offer in Hilton as an operations manager. So I took that role and moved to Wellington. Was there for 1.5 years, and then I got again, I was always looking for opportunities to grow in my career, and I always wanted to be a general manager. So I found an opportunity for Lilo Christchurch as a general manager, and that was my dream come true moment. And I got the job and I moved to Christchurch. I was there in Christchurch for about a year, and now I'm running one of the elite properties of New Zealand, and one of the elite brand of all over the world called Rosewood. And I'm the operations manager there, and I'm running the operations for a luxury lodge. And we have had a couple of actors and high-paying individuals, and it's been an amazing journey so far.
That's a very inspiring story, guys. Like it's you have gone through a lot, and then you've turned the tables around, and now you are into a general manager role. So anyone who is struggling in their life, don't say that you're struggling, because this is
keep hustling.
Just keep hustling, keep going.
You'll reach your goal one day.
You will reach there. Right. So we're gonna be a little bit short on time, so we're gonna quickly end the interview here with 10 rapid round questions.
Okay.
We're just gonna quickly answer those questions, and we're gonna finish the interview after this. So what's your favorite street food in Mumbai?
Kebab.
Right. Mine too. One word to describe Dubai's skyline.
Skyrocket.
Right. Memorable client or guest experience you had in hospitality.
Serving John Travolta as the butler.
Oh, who's that? I don't know.
He's one of the amazing actor from Hollywood.
Wow, that's really amazing. Favorite monsoon activity in Mumbai?
Swimming.
Best advice you received while working in Dubai?
Best advice I received from one of my training manager, that everything happens for a reason.
Right. Tea or coffee during a busy working day?
Coffee.
A cultural tradition from New Zealand you admire?
To be humble.
Biggest challenge transition to life in New Zealand?
Biggest challenge to transition, I think cultural. cultural differences.
What's one thing you miss the most about Mumbai?
Family.
Right. Thank you so much. It was really amazing to have you on the podcast. Thank you so much for making the time.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much for watching the video, and please ask my viewers to like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe for Fayaz's channel. He's doing a great job. He's just started his podcast. Please shower your love to him.
Thank you so much, guys. All right, have a great day. All right, thank you. Thanks, great, amazing, well done.
It's really nice. Like I was feeling like I'm sitting in a show where people